all your favorite hats at the same time? Well, we wouldn't either. That is why we suggest you use only what you need. Switch off all electrical appliances and lights in unused rooms. Remember, use only what you need and save power today. Switch and save. Zesco, powering the nation.
When you think water, think Aquamax. Aquamax, healthy drinking water. A product from Californian Beverages.
If a picture is worth 1,000 words.
Ah, Mom, this boy is a handful.
As if you were any different.
Then what about a memory? A lifetime of stories. Wash away the dirt and not the memories with Boom Bubble Plus washing powder.
Let the memories fade away.
Boom, and the dirt is gone.
Introducing the Smart Kicker from iConnect, the most affordable smartphone on the market. With a follow focus capable 2-megapixel camera, you can't miss out on any of the action. Over 400 hours of standby battery time and 32 gig external memory. That's more than enough space for all your series, music, pics, apps and games. Get yours today from iConnect for a limited offer of only 499 kwacha, including 300 MB iSpot internet from iConnect. The Smart Kicker, available at iConnect. iConnect, make it happen.
The big day, everybody, and tonight we'll witness history in the making, y'all. Maki 2 all the way from Kukopala versus Slapdizzle my Nizzle. The moment you've all been waiting for. Maki 2 versus Slapdizzle.
Here's what you all been missing. Monster flows, fire flows, Munga mu kitchen. Flavor ikupa so gang you upon a decision. Bigger than us, me and you and the mission.
Down Biggie Man International, you man got see ever they have to know. Nobody on the corner got swagger like us, but yeah, them one is bigger than us.
This moment is bigger than us.
Iyatikulilako is bigger than us.
Both of us, me and you, is bigger than us. Bigger than us.
Monster Pops are not just big, they're monster big. Try out our Wacky Fusion, Magic Forest, Tongue Painter, and Black Forest. Monster Pops, the biggest pop in town.
Want to just get out of town with your friends and family? Are you having a corporate getaway and have no adequate transport? Then this here is what you need to listen to. A brand new 35-seater Yutong luxury bus is now up for hire at an affordable and negotiable rate. It comes fully equipped with aircon, TV for your relaxation, music soothing your trip, and DVD players to give you variety. Book now by calling 0955 0966 or 977 844 141.
What makes the new Yo-Yo Chipsy so unique? 100% natural ingredients. Nothing artificial. Just a pure experience of freshness.
potato chips. We know you'll love them.
Hello, and it's a lovely welcome to Prime Television's main news bulletin. To present it, I'm Abigail Mtali. First, to take a look at the stories making headlines. MMD still strong, charges Mwansambula Kulima. Zauga Ministry celebrates its 55th anniversary. SACOD says coming by-elections will bring development through new leaders. And in international news, Nigeria imposes curfew in northern town of Maiduguri. Well, for these and other interesting stories, stay tuned. And now the news in detail. Zambia Assemblies of God Ministries in Africa, Zaoga, has celebrated its 55th anniversary in Lusaka. Zaoga John Leng Congregation Pastor Wisdom Maseka says the church has come a long way and has grown around the world. Pastor Maseka has commended governments for having allowed freedom of worship and declaring Zambia as a Christian nation. He says the declaration of Zambia as a Christian nation is in tandem with the word of God, which says, "Blessed is a nation of God is the Lord." Pastor Maseka was speaking when he addressed the gathering of members at Zaoga Ministries in John Leng compound. Many people joined in the celebrations, which were marred by dancing and singing.
The government for reaffirming the declaration of Zambia as a Christian nation and for creating a conducive environment for the church to operate freely. This is a tandem with the word of God, which says, "Blessed is the nation whose God is Lord." This is coming from the book of Psalms chapter 33 verses 12. Righteousness exalts the nation, but sin is a reproach to any. In Zaoga Forward in Faith Ministry, we have been taught and encouraged to pray for those in authority and in order for us to lead a quiet and a peaceable life in godliness.
Meanwhile, Pastor Maseka has bemoaned lack of proper road network and police station in John Leng compound. He says the roads are bad and there is need for governments to ensure that they construct proper roads. Pastor Maseka has charged that crime levels in the compound have also gone up because there is no police post in the area. He says there is need for leaders, especially the Kanyama Member of Parliament, Gary Chanda, to work for the needs of people. Pastor Maseka was speaking in an interview with Prime Television News in Lusaka. He has indicated that failure to improve security in the area, people's lives will continue being put in danger.
The road network is almost impossible. Even in this dry season, like you saw where we were moving, so the road is not okay. More especially when it is rainy season, it is more worse. So our cry is that the council or the people that are in charge should do something for this area. The other challenge is that we do not have a clinic here. People, more especially women, when they fall sick at night, they have to travel from here to Kanyama, either Kanyama or Chawama. Those are challenges that we are having. It is so difficult, more especially at night and even during the day. The other thing is that we do not have a police post here. The crime is so high, more especially at night. People, their lives are not at ease.
Nchanga, Member of Parliament Uba Sumusa, has apologized to his constituency for the delayed rehabilitation of township roads. Mr. Sumusa said in an interview during the week that the state of the roads in his constituency is bad, but he is glad that contractors are now on site and have started rehabilitating the streets. Mr. Sumusa says the delay was due to some unfaithful contractors, but he is happy that the works have started even in areas where roads have not been worked on. He said work has started on roads like Mipala, Kabombo, Kapisha, and that leading to Changa Hospital. He said the rehabilitation will soon be completed. The Nchanga legislators said by the end of the year, all township and peri-urban roads will be rehabilitated. Crime Prevention Foundation of Zambia has expressed concern over increasing cases of gender-based violence in the country. CPFZ founder and former Inspector General of Police Francis Musonda say his organization has partnered with the Zambia Police in ensuring that the vice is curbed. He says as an organization they have come up with an innovation called Blow the Whistle that will help in reducing cases of GBV. Mr. Musonda explains the initiative is meant to make people in neighborhoods aware of what someone is going through by blowing the whistle that each person will have to own. He was speaking in an interview with Prime TV News in Lusaka. Mr. Musonda has since called on all well-meaning Zambians to support the initiative by joining the campaign of Blow the Whistle.
And from the statistics that we are getting from the police, from the Ministry of Health and the other institutions that deal with the GBV, the numbers seem to be increasing. So sometime last year, the Ministry of Gender and Child Development approached the Crime Prevention Foundation of Zambia to become partners in the fight against GBV. And our mandate was to come up with some kind of innovation and to see how we can also contribute to the fight against GBV. We've introduced a concept, very new, which we are calling Blow a Whistle against gender-based violence.
The government has allayed fears that its planned June constitution amendments may fail. The Grand Coalition on the Campaign for the People-Driven Constitution has cautioned governments to be wary that its next month's constitution amendments may not be plain sailing owing to the fact ruling Patriotic Front does not enjoy a two-third majority in Parliament. But Chief Government Spokesperson Chimba Kambwidi has dared those who have such concerns to meet the ruling PF in Parliament. Mr. Kambwidi, who is also Information and Broadcasting Services Minister, has told QFM News by telephone that the ruling PF does have the numbers to meet the 106 threshold required for any legislation to be passed in the House. Well, you are watching the live broadcast of Prime Television's main news bulletin with me, Abigail Mtale. Just now we take a commercial break, but stay tuned for more interesting stories right after the break.
It starts with a single seed. Patience. to detail.
I'ma sip it up. Everybody sipping. I'ma sip my hell.
It's here. I'ma sip my hell. Eat well, drink well, feel good.
Would you wear all your favorite hats at the same time? Well, we wouldn't either. That is why we suggest you use only what you need. Switch off all electrical appliances and lights in unused rooms. Remember, use only what you need and save power today. Switch and save. Zesco, powering the nation.
When you think water, think Aquamax. Aquamax, healthy drinking water. A product from Californian Beverages.
Potato sticks, freaky fries. Get that awesome crunch. Fun. Style. Freshness. Great taste. It's here. It's fun. It looks cool. And it tastes great. Are you ready?
Shake, 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 shake and sip.
Introducing Shake and Sip, the new irresistibly smooth fruity milk.
We continue with the news. A young political analyst, Lonely Tatila, has called for the agent needs to have a new constitution and remove Public Order Act clause. Mr. Tatila has charged that the Public Order Act is being used by those in power to limit people's freedom of assembly. He says it is sad that the PF government is using the act to curtail the freedom people are supposed to be enjoying. Mr. Tatila says piecemeal amendments will not work, but that the people need a new constitution that will change everything. He was speaking in an interview with Prime TV News in Lusaka. Mr. Tatila says failure to change the constitution will bring chaos in the country.
It's now the right time that actually Stella Ibongani should vacate her office and resign as a police inspector. Because one of the things that actually we have seen that is making her fail in her office is the issue of Public Order Act. And all these issues borders on the new constitution. We cannot depend on the old constitution of foreigners. The situation where we are using a constitution that was being used by people that were coming from Britain for a Public Order Act can be dealt with. And I appeal to all Zambians to turn up in numbers tomorrow and escort HH to Kabwata police station to show sympathy and solidarity and realize that we need to be free in this country. We cannot continue this situation. Only few days we'll be celebrating African Freedom Day.
Movement for Multi-Party Democracy has charged that it is still strong and able to provide meaningful checks and balances to the ruling PF. MMD National Secretary Mwansambula Kulima says those that are wishing MMD to die are just wasting their time. Mr. Ambula Kulima states that MMD is a party founded on principles and its members have the integrity to keep it alive. He says this is evidence from the long period that MMD had governed the country in a democratic manner. Mr. Ambula Kulima says despite the few challenges the party is facing, there is still hope for the party to continue on its path and be able to make a difference in the country's politics. Southern Africa Center for the Constructive Resolutions of Disputes, SACOD, has charged that it is high time people in Malambo, Mulobezi and Petaoke chose leaders to represent them in Parliament. SACOD Executive Director Boniface Chembe says for the past 2 years, the people of the three constituencies have lagged behind in terms of development because they have not had an MP to represent their challenges in the House. He says the people are ready and just waiting for the day to cast their vote, and that the 3 seats will be heavily contested by the political parties that are taking part. And Mr. Chembe has called on political parties to campaign without violence, even as they prepare for the by-elections, as was the case in the just-ended by-elections where violence was not recorded.
We are happy now that the people of Malambo constituency and Petaoke Central in the eastern provinces of Zambia and Mulobezi in the western provinces of Zambia, western province of Zambia rather, will be given an opportunity to elect parliamentary representatives of their choice. This is something that has been on standby, if you will, for a very long time, for close to over 2 years. And as you know, we are a representative democracy, and when people do not have their own representatives in the National Assembly of Zambia, it becomes a concern in terms of whether they are being represented well or not. One of the biggest issues that we obviously have with the forthcoming elections or parliamentary by-elections is that they will be very closely contested. I just came back from the eastern province of Zambia, and one of the biggest concern is that related to political violence.
Well, we take another break, but still to come when we return in foreign news. Nigeria imposes curfew in northern town of Maiduguri. Don't go away.
What makes the new Yo-Yo Chipsy so unique? 100% natural ingredients. Nothing artificial. Just a pure experience of freshness. Chipsy potato chips. We know you'll love them.
Mom, can I help you to cook?
No. Remember what I always tell you? Wash your hands.
Okay. Dad, this is a germ-free zone. Go wash your hands.
Good personal hygiene is important at all times. That's why medical experts recommend Romeo Plus medicated soap. It eradicates over 97% of harmful germs. Healthy families use Romeo Plus medicated soap. Romeo Plus medicated soap. Love, care, protect.
Shake, 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 shake and sip. Shake,
delicious and healthy for you and your family. Nutrition and energy. Your food is tasty, yeah.
telela mushi ilina mafleva yosiyana yonse niyabwino anso ibasa mpamvu osataya ndawi yesa shake and see yokumwana banjana anzako onse basako ambuye na makolo ako ilimbisa tu ikondwesa ana osataya ndawi yesa shake and see.
Shake and sip when fresh meets fruity.
Thank you so much for still staying with us. And now for the rest of the news. The Nigerian army has imposed the dusk to dawn curfew on the northeastern town of Maiduguri in the aftermath of a Boko Haram attack on the city, the military has said. Boko Haram fighters launched an attack on the city but were repelled by Nigerian troops after intense clashes, residents and the army said. Sources told the AFP news agency at least 3 soldiers, 6 vigilantes and dozens of Boko Haram fighters were killed in the clashes that ensued in the city. Dozens of rebels armed with heavy guns and rocket-propelled grenades stormed the northern outskirts of the city near Giwa military base, shooting and firing explosives indiscriminately, local witnesses told the AFP news agency. Islamic State fighters are being smuggled into Europe by gangs in the Mediterranean, a Libyan official has told the BBC. Government advisor Abdul Basit Haroun said smugglers were hiding IS militants on boats filled with migrants. He based his claim on conversations with boat owners in parts of North Africa controlled by the militants. He alleged that IS was allowing them to continue their operations in exchange for 50% of their income. The UN estimates that 60,000 people have already tried to cross the Mediterranean this year. Well, that's all we had for you on the news desk. But before we go, let's take a look at the top stories once again. MMD still strong, charges Mwansambula Kulima. Zaoga Ministry celebrates its 55th anniversary. SACOD says coming by-elections will bring developments through new leaders. And finally, Nigeria imposes curfew in northern town of Maiduguri. Well, thank you so much for still staying with us. On behalf of the production team and the news crew, this has been Abigail Mtali.
When you think water, think Aquamax. Aquamax, healthy drinking water. A product from Californian Beverages.
If a picture is worth 1,000 words.
Ah, Mom, this boy is a handful.
As if you were any different.
Then what about a memory? A lifetime of stories. Wash away the dirt and not the memories with Boom Bubble Plus washing powder.
Let the memories fade away.
Boom, and the dirt is gone.
You see, I have never fought with a lion. I have never hunted through the forest in pursuit of food. But I do have the fighting spirit.
Because for decades, my people fought for freedom. And in 1964, we won. I love to do the Fwemba, the Kalela, the Kwasa Kwasa. I wear Chitenge. So does my girlfriend. I eat crisps, not crisps. I love Nsima, Kapenta, Chihuahua, Delele. I'm Josh, and I'm proud to be Zambian.
iConnect, celebrating 50 years of Zambia's independence. Hashtag #OnlyFazed. iConnect, make it happen.
It starts with a single seed. Patience. Dedication. Attention to detail.
I'ma sip, sip it up. Everybody sipping, I'ma sip my hell.
It's here. I'ma sip my hell. Eat well, drink well, feel good.
Potato sticks, freaky fries. Get that awesome crunch. Fun. Style. Freshness. Great taste. It's here. It's fun. It looks cool. And it tastes great. Are you ready?
Shake, 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 shake and sip.
Introducing Shake and Sip, the new irresistibly smooth fruity milk.
Would you wear all your favorite hats at the same time? Well, we wouldn't either. That is why we suggest you use only what you need. Switch off all electrical appliances and lights in unused rooms. Remember, use only what you need and save power today. Switch and save. Zesco, powering the nation.